I'm Scott Coughlin from Western Angler. We're here at Foster's Beach chasing salmon, and salmon season is one of my favourite times of the year. It's a great time to be on the south coast, to be chasing salmon on the beach. The beautiful beaches we have on the south coast, you get the sand beneath your toes. A lot of them you can drive along like Foster's and spot the schools of salmon, which is what I really love. Actually fishing aggressively for salmon, seeing them and casting at them. So I just thought I'd run you through my basic salmon fishing kit that I take when I'm doing something like this. And first is a backpack that I put all my gear in. This is a waterproof one, so if I get it dumped in the water it doesn't matter too much. And then everything I've got goes in there. So the essential items I have, first of all, some pliers, unhooking fish, some braid scissors, and some spare leader, some Ocean's Legacy 30-pound leader. I like to change my lures a lot, so I've got zip clips from Halco, normal snaps will do as well. That enables me to change lures on the run, which can be very important because you never know what mood the salmon are going to be in, and also sometimes they're riding close, other times they're out of fair way. So I like to carry a range of lures that I can throw at the salmon, and starting with casting metals. Salmon often sit a fair way out at the back of the breakers. Sometimes you've got to go in and go waist deep to get to them. But things like these, Ocean's Legacy Slingshot, Richter Super Sprat, fantastic casting lures. Enable you to get way out to those distant schools, and that can make all the difference between success and failure. Got another casting metal there from Richter as well. I've got a GT ice cream here, little surface lure. You can let it sink a bit as well, but skipping them along the surface, salmon really like them. And surface action is always good. Another surface action option is a Halco rooster popper, particularly if the fish are in close and there's big numbers. You can have a lot of fun with chasing that. Probably my preferred option if the fish are in close. Like I said, the casting metal's great when they're not, but if the fish are close enough to put a cast into, for most people, I like stick baits because you can work them a variety of ways. You can skip them along the surface, you can let them sink, you can put your own action on them. So I would always carry a collection of different size skip baits. Starting here, I've got a small Halco Sly Dog, an Ocean's Legacy Peeling, a Richter stick bait, and here's a bigger one for, again, if the schools are a bit further out and I really want to get a big stick bait out to them, Shimano Orca Flash Boost. And then I've also got a shiver stick as well, another great salmon lure. Single hooks, definitely advantage when you're salmon fishing, makes it much easier for unhooking them. So they're basically the selection of lures I would use. I've also got some soft plastics as well, and some jig heads. If the fish are in close, often in little holes, injured fish will hold up in small groups. They can be very tentative, so soft plastics are a good option for those. The other essential item when you're doing this sort of fishing is these polarised glasses, so you can spot the schools. We were just sitting at camp half an hour ago, and a big school came through, and we saw it from the camp because we were all wearing polarised sunglasses, and we were able to race down to the beach and have a cast and catch some. So that's basically my essentials. That's what I would take when I'm down here salmon fishing. It's just a great thing to do, a great way to spend the day, and they're just a magnificent sport fish, and yeah, you don't need to carry a lot of gear to get amongst them.